Hi guys, let's talk Champions League. Champions League final between PSG and Inter Milan. You look at the number of players that have been involved for PSG and look at where the team is and where the team was. I think it's a team that is on a good trajectory. They've got a good coach that has won the Champions League before. And you have players that are also hungry. There's a team that has been, struggling to get into, actually lift the trophy. And now they're being led by Dembele that has been doing so well. And also you look at, just the number of goals that have been scored within the PSG, within this campaign. It's 33 and it's a team that really does well. And what's most impressive as well is it's a team of so many ball players, and yet they have the highest number of ball recovery. So they tend to lose the ball but get the ball a little bit quicker. And they are a footballing team that passes the ball very well. They're using speed. They're very smart. And the last time Inter Milan played a team that has these characteristics, they struggled a little bit, which is Barcelona. You look at Inter Milan in the qualifying groups, phases, to the knockout phases, to the semi-final. They were the team that conceded less goals until they met Barcelona. Of course, that was great for them to be able to advance, with a 7-6 aggregate. I think it's one of the best, open game that we've seen in the Champions League in a while. But you look at that game, Martinez struggled a little bit with an injury, but I'm sure that it gave them time to actually come back into this final. And this is a team also that has lost the league. And you look at PSG won their league, so they're on the verge of getting a treble. So a Inter Milan side, it's a make it or break it. I mean, it's a team that is aging. It's a team that was there I remember 2013 when they played Manchester City in the final. So some of 80% or 90% of the players that played in that game, they're still with the team. So this is a make it or break it for them. And it's a team also that, they score goals, but they don't score much, but they know how to defend. And I don't think this is a game that you want to look back. It's a cup final nonetheless. You don't want to look back and like, maybe you could have done better. And also you look at how they played against Man City that day. They had opportunities, the saves that the goalkeeper has done. And you have a PSG as well that has one of the best goalkeepers right now, Donnarumma, that has been doing outstanding for them. And I think both teams have. If Inter score first and then it's an open game, it becomes a fun game. But if Inter doesn't score first and then it's one of those Barcelona games where you see PSG dominating and then Inter just having that opportunity at the 89th minute, which I hope not. I see PSG winning it because also Dembele is the only player that is left now that is on Ballon d'Or conversation. And if he wins this Champions League, the debate is over. He's a Ballon d'Or winner. He has done so well. And the team itself, there's so many important players, Bakola, Hakimi, Desiree Doué, who's very young. And on the other side, you have matured players that are on the exit, possibly waiting for the renewal of contracts. So it's a different contrast. And as much as we can say there's young players, you still have time. There's no such thing. This is an aging side that had opportunities that they weren't able to take it. And it's unfortunate that in the final now, in the last 10 years, where they're facing a very dominant side, which is PSG, speed, trickery. And we saw how they struggled against Yamal. So I'm giving this to PSG 2-1 scoreline. And I'm sticking to it. Thank you.